It's Wednesday morning, August 14th, and this is Devil's Lake, North Dakota. Kind of a cloudy, dreary day. We're supposed to get some rain this morning. So we're taking off and heading west. We're kind of debating where to go next. We saw about 100 miles down US 2 to the west. There's a little city called Granville with a little city campground. Might check that out. Otherwise, we might keep on going. We really haven't determined yet where, right, Steve?
That's right.
We kind of packed up early to avoid the rain. Put away a lot of stuff last night. And we didn't even have breakfast yet. So we might go 100 miles and stop and make some breakfast. But this is Devil's Lake, which a friend told me they had increased its size greatly at one point in time. So it expanded over towns and farms, and so they had to make kind of this causeway road to get through down to the other part of Graham Island. Thought that was kind of interesting, but he said they almost doubled the size of the lake. Well, we're gonna get up here and hit US 2 and head west. Well, here in North Dakota, we're enjoying the scenery. It's flat, 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 of course. Lots of green and corn, soybeans. We saw one field of sunflowers. Seeing a lot of these big greeneries. Coming up to Granville, North Dakota on US 2 West. Quite the huge processing plants. And the railroad tracks nearby to, of course, haul it all away. Look at these huge silos made out of concrete. When you look at the barn next door, it's pretty small in comparison to these huge grain silos. Look at the size of the semi-truck down in the foreground. Gives you an idea of the perspective. Oh, looks like we're coming up ahead into some sassy weather. The local weatherman said we could get sprinkles or we could get 2 inches scattered. So as we're driving along here, if we suddenly hit some downpours, we're going to pull over and hole up for a while. But for now, there's nothing, and we're comfortable. Might just pass over us. Speaking of comfort, we were just discussing, it's pretty cool that we can be barreling down the road in about 200 square feet in this little bubble, barreling down the road, seeing all this beautiful countryside unfold before us, going across the country. And we're in total comfort. We have all of our conveniences with us. If you figure we have food, water, a bathroom, sleeping facilities, clean clothes, uncut, and we can fly along down the road and be totally comfortable and experience what we're experiencing. Life is really good. And I think of all the years we've worked to earn this point in our lives in retirement that we can do something like this. I'm really grateful. Well, we hit some pouring rain, so we pulled off in a little town called Granville. We are by their baseball diamonds and I believe kind of their fairgrounds. And they have a little city park with a few campsites available over here through the trees. Their RV park. So I'm not sure if we're going to stay here or just hole up for a while and then maybe move on. We'll see what the weather's like. But in the meantime, might be a good idea to take an afternoon nap. There's some pretty rolling hills over there. Yeah, it's still cloudy, but at least the rain stopped. We did a little stock up at Walmart, grabbed a few things. here's some more windshield shots as we're zooming along down the road.
So we've got a couple heifers or cows or something, cattle on the right.
Speak that into the microphone.
Oh. And we're getting a little sunshine now, which is nice, peeking through the rain clouds. Now we'll see if we can see any more cattle out here.
It's really pretty watching things unfold. We never know what's over the next hill or what's around the next curve. Okay, we're right on the edge of a storm, getting to our desired campground. It's called Little Egypt County Park. But here over our shoulder is the storm that we've just been running along the edge of. So right over this hill should be our campground. Ooh, it looks like the road gets a little rough here again. My goodness, that is really dark sky behind us. I'm glad we're going to get down here before it hits. Okay, it's a little dirt road into here, lined with kind of looks like olive trees.
Those are Russian olives.
Russian olives, yeah.
I guess.
Going down along the banks of the Lake Sakakawea, which is part of the Missouri River. This is a little county park with electric sites for $15 a night. Let's see what it's like when we get down there. Pay here. Well, we'll come back up and get an envelope after we get settled in. I do have an online guide of which sites are already taken. Kind of rickety-rockety to get down in here. There's a couple down the gully. Let's go up the hill and see what's up there. Well, we made it all the way to Little Egypt County Campground before the storms are descending upon us. You really can't see across the water over there until tomorrow when the sun's out. But we pulled in and we got a campsite that we got pretty level on. It's only $15 a night with electric and water. There's some areas where it looks like the storm's breaking up and other areas where it's coming in waves. The campground is ringed by Russian olive trees, which is kind of interesting. But right now I'm trying to get a little puppy to go to the bathroom and he doesn't like those thunder rumbles. So he's kind of refusing to go. Well, it looks like the storms passed around us and we didn't get deluged with tons of water like we thought. So now we're going to walk down here and take care of paying for our campsite. What site are we on, Steve? Number 10. We're up at the pay post. Here's the map of the campground here. We're right here on site number 5. There's a few down here in the gully. And we're up here at the pay station. $15 with electric and water. You can reserve online. There is a reservation fee. Or you can come here and grab an envelope, fill it out, and put it in the post. They'll take check or cash. So we'll head on back down to our campsite now for the evening. And tomorrow I hope we have some beautiful sunshine out here that we can look around at some of this gorgeous scenery, especially on the other side of the lake. you.